You know, cancer tried to steal my joy, but I wasn't letting it happen. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know you guys have been waiting for a long time for me to update you on my cancer journey. I'm not in the car today. I am in my studio. As you can see, one of my paintings behind me. But I am here today to give you an update on my cancer journey. I think the last time I talked to you guys, it was before I had my first chemotherapy treatment. And I had the treatment on September the 8th, my first treatment, and which is the reason why it took me so long to make this video. No one could prepare me for what I was about to go through. Even though I was told by my doctor, the nurse practitioner, what was going to happen. I was told on day 1 that I would feel normal. Day 2, I would also still feel normal, but day 3 is when everything would take a turn. I was going to be nauseous. I was going to feel flu-like symptoms, and I was going to experience some discomfort, but it was a lot different than that. Number one, I didn't have any nauseousness. I wasn't throwing up because the nurse said, you'll be experiencing a lot of vomiting. And the flu-like symptoms, which I was expecting to be, runny nose, cold, fever, all of that, what I experienced was aches and pains in my body, and I guess that's what they meant by flu-like symptoms. But what was even more worse was the leg pains. And I'm talking not just my legs hurting, but down to the bone. Just this nagging sensation that kept my mind occupied on the pain, and I couldn't sleep. And then my toes were numbed, or like when your feet falls asleep, it was that feeling. And initially when I was prescribed Percocet in the emergency room, I had told the doctor that, I didn't need that prescription, and then they told me to just have it filled anyway, in case you change your mind and start using it later. When I tell you later, it was needed because I experienced a lot of pain that felt like severe menstrual cramps. I experienced a lot of body pain, a lot of just being winded, not having any strength to get out of bed, not not having any strength to get out of bed, and just I lost it makes you lose your interest in eating, your appetite. I couldn't eat. I just didn't want to eat. I was offered food. Food was brought to me, and I just didn't want to eat. I lost 25 pounds altogether, and it just made you feel like not wanting to get out of bed. And my sister, my baby sister, and my nephew came over after church one Sunday to see me. And I guess their perception, or what they saw, was something frightening. Under my head wrap, I have salt and pepper hair, so that particular day when it came over, I had just a cap on my head, and it had some of my hair exposed. And then with losing a little bit of weight off of my face, to them, what they saw in the bed was this old lady who had given up and was dying. And it was funny to me. I mean, it wasn't ha-ha funny, but the image in my mind of myself and how I must have looked to them was frightening because my sister said it looked like I was dying and I had given up. But what they thought was me giving up was just me in pain. And I said to her, I'm not depressed. I'm not giving up. I'm in pain. There's a difference, because she said, well, you're always saying that is your thoughts are everything and your mind controls everything, so you should be able to push through. And what I said to her, again, I'm not stressed, I'm not depressed, I'm in pain. And I guess I should have explained in my previous videos, when I'm talking about your thoughts and your feelings is what controls your life. And if you don't take control of that with your mind, you lose control of your life. So there's a difference between emotional pain and physical pain. That physical pain was a whole nother monster. And what I was dealing with, or what I was talking about in a lot of my videos, is emotional pain, which your mind can control if you focus on that. Your emotional pain, the way you feel, and the way you think. Now, the physical pain, there's 3 types of pain: emotional pain, physical pain, and chemical pain. Emotional pain has to do with your thoughts and your feelings. Your physical pain has to do with what goes on in your body physically, whether it's pain or, I don't know, some other kind of thing that deals with your body. Chemical pain comes from like pharmaceuticals, drugs, alcohol, and that deals with your psychology, with your mental state. But the physical pain is a whole nother monster. And I guess that part of your body also can be controlled by the mind, but I had never gotten to that level of control. You know, athletes do it all the time when they push through the pain or they want to achieve some type of accomplishment in sports. They train themselves to just push through and overcome that pain. I've never done that type of level of control. My talking about controlling your mind has to do with your emotions and your feelings, not with physical pain. So what they saw in that bed was me struggling with the physical pain. And I needed to explain the difference between the physical pain and emotional pain, so it will be understood what I'm talking about in my videos. But I need to work on trying to overcome the physical pain, because pain comes with cancer. And I had no idea what I was getting into. It's not so much what I was getting into, it's what I was about to go through. I have a cousin who experienced cancer twice, and she is an awesome person because she overcame cancer twice. She's now in her 14th year of the second cancer, and she's still here. And so she helps me. She tells me what some of the things that she's experienced and asks me, have I experienced this yet? She told me about the leg pain before I even started having leg pains. And so after the 3rd day is when you'll start experiencing all of these discomforts with the cancer. And she said hers probably lasted 5 days after that 3rd day. With me, I was bedridden for a week and a half and maybe almost 2. And I was experiencing so many different physical pains that it really did take its toll on me. But I said to myself, I got to come out of this. I'm tired of being in that bed. I can't let this pain overwhelm me, and I got to get my life back. And one of the days I was watching Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, the second movie, and this one did not have Chadwick Boseman in it. This was after he had died in real life. And it dawned on me that this man filmed that whole movie. He pushed through that cancer. He had pancreatic cancer. He pushed through that disease with that pain, did not tell anyone he had cancer, and he just endured that going through that process until the movie ended. And I was like, I got to get into that type of mindset to push through it. And it's like the last few days before it was time for my cancer treatment again, I had been determined to not let this keep me down. And actually yesterday, the 29th, was my second round. Today is day 2. Tomorrow is supposed to be the day that the storm comes, the pain comes. My cousin called me and asked me, are you ready for the storm? I said, I don't receive that. I'm not accepting that. That's going to happen every time. And if I sit there and wait for the storm to come, it's going to come. But you best believe that I'm going to be fighting it all the way. This time, I'm not going to succumb to the pain and whatever else it brings. I've been eating healthier. I've been watching the intake of making sure that I eat. Like today I've eaten, and not to let it cancer steal my appetite. I have to eat no matter what, and I'm not waiting for day 3 like I received it the last time. I'm going to deal with it, and I'm not going to let it keep me in bed another week and a half. That's too much time. You were just succumbing, and then I couldn't eat because of it taking my appetite. I can't do that this time. I gotta eat something whether I want to eat or not. But wanted to come in and give you guys an update on my progress. Let me tell you, the support that I've been given while I'm going through this cancer, it has been amazing. I have my cousin Gwen, my mother taking me on all of my doctor's appointments, being that support system. I have my family, my siblings, my cousins, my friends, everybody. I've been getting calls. I've been getting texts. I've been getting visitors. I've been getting, I was like, what did I do to deserve this kind of attention? The support system, I've received cards in the mail, cards from members of an organization that I'm involved in, a community organization. I just feel so blessed, and I'm so grateful to have the support system and family that I have, and friends, and I get inboxes on my social media site. I get just so much love and support from everybody till it's amazing. Everyone should think that they're special and unique, but I really feel special, and because people, I didn't know that people felt the way they felt about me. You never know how people feel about you until something like this happened. I guess we should express how we feel sooner, but it came in droves, and I was just shocked in the amount of people who stepping up, want to do this, want to do that for me, want to help me, want to take care of me. And it's refreshing to know that there are a lot of good people in this world, a lot of good and loving people in this world. And I'm glad, so thankful that I have the support system that I have. and I feel blessed every day. And I do not take my life and my health for granted. And I know that God has something in store for me to do. So it is my belief that I'm going to survive this cancer, and that I'll be here to do the things that I'm supposed to be doing, like even making these videos, because I have a voice and I must speak my truth, not only about the cancer, about the things that are important to me, things that I was making the videos about before the cancer came. Now I'm following my cancer journey, but I'm still going to be making the type of videos that's important to me, where I empower and help to uplift women of color, because, it's important that we know how valuable we are and how we're important to acknowledge what we do and who we are. Sometimes in this country, a lot of negative things are said about Black women. In particular, we have a president who's always calling Black women, no matter who it is, low IQ. He has no knowledge of these women, no information about who they are, what they've learned, the degrees they have, how smart they are. The president, Jasmine Crockett, Michelle Obama, and a lot of the women that's in Congress, when it comes to talking about them, he's always labeling these women low IQ. And so that type of rhetoric is based on their skin color and based on his perception of them, and there's a belief that Black women are inferior. But that is a part of conditioning. And so you have to tell your truth. You have to educate the children that are coming behind us and let them know how powerful they are. And getting that message across is important to me. And so some of my videos talk about why I uplift women of color, and particularly women my age, 50 and older. I'm 63. So I have to put my voice in this world and try to encourage, and not just Black women, women of color, period, have been demonized and victimized and just the worst. But it's up to me. If I have something to say about that, I'm trying to say that through my videos. But it took a turn by talking about my cancer journey. But this too shall pass. I'm going to defeat this, and I'm going to continue my work with putting my voice and my energy into the world. And then while I'm doing this channel, I also have another channel that features my artwork, like the piece behind me here. So I have work to do. Cancer has to step aside and get out of my way. And so that's what I plan to do to help get it out the way. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update on my cancer journey. Cancer doesn't have me. Cancer tried to steal my joy, but he didn't know who I was, or it doesn't know who I am. And my family, my support system of friends, and everybody that loves me is helping me deal with this disease. And so I'm going to be up on producing these videos and getting them out there for you guys, so you don't have to wait such a long time. And we'll continue to follow my journey. And this time I will be doing the videos inside. I'm not in the car anymore, so I'll be doing them inside, talking to you, giving you an update. And I thank you and appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in and supporting me with this, and sending your love as well as my family, my support system. I've heard from you guys. You've sent your videos and given me your well wishes, and I thank you so much for your support. And there are a few people that left messages I haven't answered yet. I'm going to do it today as soon as I can get this video out. So This is the end of this video, and again, thank you for supporting me. And if you have not, if you see this video, you have not subscribed to it, please consider subscribing. It helps me to continue to do the work that I'm doing. And if you have not hit that bell notification yet, please hit it, because you'll be notified every time I upload a video. If what I'm saying is resonating with you, please hit the like button to give me a like. Everything that you can do helps with me growing my channel. I have a lot to say. I need to get a lot of information out, so the support is needed. The likes, the comments, the subscribing, and the bell notification. Thank you all. Keep watching. I'll keep giving you an update. Till next time. Thanks.